It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. This is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, who do you... Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Besic. Goretzka. This could spell... Has a hit! Superb goal!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Oh, high quality chance! Goal! 2-0, and they're already threatening to run riot. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves. That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Gets the better of his man. Out to the left it goes. He's left his man. A chance! He's had a shot! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. You've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due. And it was a brilliant setup and finish.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. They're good...
Shot a goal! Sticks it away! And already they're looking to run away with it. Lovely goal. Perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
No doubt as to who has them.
Real chance! Ball's loose, and he's after it. Turns and goes back. Now shoots! Another chance! He has done it! Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel, the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Davis. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Davis considers his options. Goes for goal! It's in! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. It's become a case of men against boys. Looking to force his way through. Hits one! Oh, denied at the last.
Still, a cracking effort. Really looked like a man on a mission the way he went through on goal.
Throw it. Goretzka. Now it's Kane. Ball through needs to be good here. Has a goal! It's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team.
Goes for goal! It's in! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight!
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And he's there to cut it out. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Good ball, it's felt. Hits one! He's kept it out, that's a great save.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Plays it out to the wing. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. That'll be the final action of the first half. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Well, I would think this one is possibly over as a contest. They know they've already reached cruise control, and it's a case of the right game management to take it from here.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Ball's loose, who's getting there? De Ligt. Bruno Fernandes. Mattia. What a ball this has turned out to be! Has a hit! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Oh, it was the first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully.
Bruno Fernandes goes short. Casemiro. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Casemiro. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Message. Forward it goes. And it's Goretzka. Maguire gets into the right position to intercept. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Now it's Kane. Good ball. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Gets a good foot in there. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Hoists it forward. Casemiro did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. It's been intercepted and that will come to nothing.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Besic. Gnabry. Now it's Kane. And here's Gnabry, gets on the... he's had a goal! Oh, taken with style! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an... Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of a great towering header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
And it's played forward. Merino hoists it forward. Just brushed off the ball there. Griezmann. That's great strength on the ball. Done very well to intervene. Turns and goes back. He's gone for it! Decent enough try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work though.
Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Jimenez goes looking. Now it's Griezmann. Griezmann chooses to go back. Rice plays it forward. Chance to break. Merino. Well weighted. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Griezmann has a hit! Rice tries to get it forward quickly. And here's Griezmann. This could fall anywhere. That's been won straight back. Forward it goes. Llorente gets it back. Tries to get it forward quickly. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Cuts it out. Griezmann, he's there to receive it. Good challenge, excellent challenge. He could be in here. Tries a shot! It's in! The breakthrough strike. Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game.
Has a pop! They've scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it. That was a given, it always was.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players will...
He's had a go! Just off target.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Rice. Dashing forward at pace. Okay. He's made sure that that won't get through. He came in hard, very hard. Hoists it forward. Great great strength, too strong for his opponent. And here's the chance to counter. Koke. Now it's Griezmann. Now the counter. Finds himself eased off the ball. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And it's Koke. Goes for goal! It's anyone's ball. You can get that clear. That'll be the last act of the first half. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And we're already back underway here. Koke. Griezmann. Goes for goal! It's in! Into the lead once more!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Goes for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Rice. Tried to play. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Koke. And it's played forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And he's straight offside. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Plays it out to the flank.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
And the counter is on. Good ball. He's had a shot! Rice. Oh, good interception. Llorente. Koke. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Could move up a gear here. It's a decent ball. Chance to shoot. Great challenge, time to perfection.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
He's got through, and he's cut it out.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Has a goal! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Jim, your thoughts?
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
So the lead now is 2. Saka. It's got through and... tries to get it forward quickly. Koke. Oh, sweet feet. Shot a goal! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too. And the finish! Goal!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And it's Parejo. He's had a go!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Forward it goes. Pedro Neto. And here's Sterling. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Pedro Neto. Big chance! Back of the net! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Hits one! And in it goes! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it and...
Has a hit! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Fence has got rid of that. Turns and goes back. A chance! The referee's awarded a free kick. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Well, who knows, Peter, it may turn out to be a pivotal moment when we're reflecting back.
Away from immediate danger. Parejo.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Has a pop! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Partey showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Could be thinking about a shot here. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Just brushed off the ball there. Pedro Neto, he spotted the run and played him through. What a ball this has turned out to be. Shapes to shoot! It's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Chelsea are 2 up and into a... Yeah, he's fouled him there. Villarreal with the chance now to pull one back. He's got it and he's goes for goal! Goal! Perez Versus the keeper, and only one winner.
Yeah, he just calmly faced the keeper and waited. It became a who blinks first situation. And for me, there was never any doubt as to who was going to come.
Shot a goal! And it's Parejo. Partey dinks one in. Oh, real chance! Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Cuts it out. Perez. He's there to... has a pop! And yes, it's there! What remarkable powers of recovery! Well, how's that for a class finish?
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Perez! Plays it back. And he's cut it out. And the first half is done. Villarreal come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High scoring, truly exciting. Neither side able to hold a lead.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Villarreal playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Perez. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Has he picked him out? Neatly flicked on. Dangerous looking ball, and it's come to nothing. Partey drives it forward. It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't...
Looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. And you would probably say it's too far out for a shot. He'll fancy himself from here. Hoists it forward. Pedro Neto. He's played him through. Chance! In it goes! And again they hit the front. That was easy. Almost too easy.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Chelsea get themselves into the lead. Now shoots! Sticks it away! They have hauled themselves right back into it! That was a given. It all... Chelsea have a free kick. That's a promising ball. And it's played forward. Good idea, just poorly executed. That's a foul. Free kick's been given. Now it's Perez. He came in hard, very hard. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Could move up a gear here. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. And it's Perez. Saved it! He's made sure that that won't get through. How about a shot? Oh, what a ball!
Look, this can still go either way.
He's had a shot! They've scored! And the comeback is complete! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them haul themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
And he heaves it forward.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Going for goal! He's scored! What about that, Jim Beglin?
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Played back in.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Has gone out. Oh, Red, he sorted that out.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And he's on a charge. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. So that's it, it is all over. Terrific match, universal commitment to attack, all square and right clean, no loser. How do you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of...
Well, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Acuna. Lo Celso battles to win it back. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Guendouzi tries to get it forward quickly. Dashing forward at pace. He's found his man. Tried to play it through.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Decent progress down the left. And it's Messi. Can't get the better of his opposite number. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. He's made sure that that won't get through. Lo Celso. Determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
Martinez. And he's straight offside. And here's Messi. Lo Celso gets the better of his man. Gets it back. Hits one! This could fall anywhere. Here comes the corner. Romagnoli is there to heave it away. Goes for goal! Goal! Argentina! A deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is his. Argentina take the lead, 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Goes down, but nothing given. Forward it goes. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He's in, has a goal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And they've been caught out here. Guendouzi. A heavy challenge. Argentina leading by 1 and looking very comfortable on it. Argentina are ahead here. It has been a good half for them. Guendouzi hoists it forward. Lo Celso. Oh, what a ball! Oh, tries a shot! They've scored! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off? Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And there's the end of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Argentina in control at half-time, 2-0. It's the start of the second half. able to change to either side during the break. Good idea, just poorly executed. Going through, and it's played forward. Husai. The message is clear, none shall pass. Lo Celso. But oh, real danger here. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Romagnoli is charging up on the overlap.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive.
Oh, shooting chance! And in it goes! Back to within one! Interesting!
Lazio are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
I've got changes here from both sides, in fact. Lazio get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Well, no, that is pretty much the end of that. Out once more. And it's Messi. Argentina suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness or this.
He's gone for it! Gets it, and now what? Has a hit! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Argentina are 2 up and into a position of real strength.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And the finish! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And here's Pedro. He's got away. Shoots! Goal! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that, because they never got tight to the scorer. Simple as.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Going for goal!
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And intervention was very necessary.
Lazio are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
He's picked him out. He gets past his man. And the shot! It's a goal! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Lovely goal. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at hits one! There's an early warning shot across the bow.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Ndidi. And it's Lewandowski. Over to the left. Lewandowski has a hit! Tries to get it forward quickly.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
And he's on his way! Look, and the shot! He scored! And Nigeria are ahead!
It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
Barcelona trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Pinged one through here. It's a brilliant interception. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Barcelona seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
And it's played forward. Good ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying. It's Lewandowski! Ndidi. Iwobi plays it forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Nigeria scored early, of course, and the score is 1-0. It's a throw. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Oh, what a ball! Barcelona have it back and they can go again. Ndidi hoists it forward. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. And it's Iwobi. Dashing forward at pace. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Lewandowski. Forward it goes.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
And it's played forward. Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! And with that goal comes comfort.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Nigeria get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Good idea, just poorly executed. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And once more they can't get through. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Going through. Timely intervention. Ndidi, a real chance to break. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. He's picked him out, looking to break out here.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Nigeria sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. So off we go once more. Iwobi was not to be moved. Gets wrestled off the ball. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Lookman. Oh, shooting chance! Trying to play, and it is a goal kick. Hoists it forward, and it's Rashford. Ndidi.
Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here.
Rashford. Defenders on the back foot. Is there any support? He might not need it. And the finish! Surely this time! And that's caused a worry or two.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Barcelona are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Ndidi. And here's Iwobi. Loses his balance and loses the ball. He's brushed off the ball there. He's got through. Breaks on here. Face to face with the... He's had a shot! Tried the chip, but it wasn't his best.
There's no doubt he made the right decision, but without the right result.
They've played it short. Cut out in the nick of time. Ndidi. Well played, he saw that coming. He's through, now is he in? Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Iwobi. Well positioned to make that interception. Iwobi tried to play it through.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Ndidi plays it forward. And now they can launch a counter. And that's a throw. Iwobi drives it forward. Changes here from both sides, in fact. Ferran Torres. Rashford! That's a real chance missed.
It's a good display of fighting spirit for me.
Ndidi.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Chance to break. Forward it goes. The referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Ndidi. This could spell danger. He could be in here. And the shots! They are rampant! Surely that settles it. A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish...
It's Rashford!
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And here's Rashford. Ferran Torres. That's a mistimed tackle, and it is a penalty. Nigeria really could have done without this. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework, and he's kept it out. It's anyone's ball. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic. Going for goal! Vinicius Junior, Valverde, gets wrestled off the ball. Saka. He's had a goal! It's there!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Madrid trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Valverde goes looking, and now the breakaway. Saka. Has a hit! It's broken loose. Oh, denied brilliantly.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Hoists it forward. He gets past his man. Defender's on the back foot, looking to force his way through. He's had that chance! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Going through. Vinicius Junior, can he deliver? Saka. There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. Has a pop! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Well, the ball's come loose, and the chase is on. Chance! And the ball's come out! He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? And he's cut it out. Merino. Saka tries to get it forward quickly. Ball's loose. Oh, real danger here! Well, they could break here. Valverde. Vinicius Junior gets it back. Merino. It's on a plate. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Danger averted for now. Rice. Merino. Just brushed off the ball there. Rudiger gets into the right position to intercept. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. He's there to receive it. And the finish! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Oh, smart save. Aimed in towards the centre.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
What a ball this has turned out to be. Valverde. And it's played forward, and the counter is on. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Forward it goes. Vinicius Junior. The first 45 minutes are up. And here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. How would you review the first half?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now, and we get some free-flowing football.
Now, can he capitalise? Saka. It's a loose ball. Not offside that time. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Rice. Timely intervention. Madrid are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
He spotted the run and played him through. Reeled! They've done it! He's away! Mbappe! It's a goal! They are right back in business. And that really is so impressive. Madrid grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Vinicius Junior. He's got away. Mbappe. Rice. And now they can launch a counter. Looks a foul. Referee's given it. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior. He's left his man. Mbappe! Oh, that's a fine save!
Mbappe simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Well, he's made sure that that won't get through. Tries a shot! Really well taken goal. And they've got their lead back. An act of charity gratefully received. Well, it's been spied. Mbappe has got himself a free kick. Great chance here to level it up. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior. Well read, he sorted that out.
Madrid are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
It's come loose. Mbappe, and it's been taken straight back. This could fall anywhere.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough.
That's clear cut, that's a free kick.
Madrid are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Rice is onto it and can take it up. The referee's awarded a free kick. So what can they conjure from this one? He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style! And this is getting better and better. So the lead now is 2. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Big chance! Yes! does it. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very...
Shoots! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
Barcelona trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Cut out in the nick of time.
Werner really just wasn't quick enough then. Well, his thinking certainly wasn't. Didn't make use of what I felt were some very good options.
Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, they could break here. That's great strength on the ball. He's on his way. He's got away. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. He's made sure that that won't get through. And here's Lewandowski. Forward it goes. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Now the counter. He could be in here. It's Werner! They've done it! And this is for a class finish.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, good interception. Good challenge, he just stood firm. It's come through. And it's Lewandowski. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And the counter is on. He's got through. Here comes the corner. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Gets up to hit it! Lewandowski receives it in a good position. Real chance! Gets on the end of it. He's had that put on a plate. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, nice touch. Chance! Werner. It's on a plate. That intervention was very necessary. He spotted the run and played him through. He's through and all alone. Hits one. It's in. With half-time at hand. Perfect timing. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, show great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
He's going after it. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Leipzig head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2 goals to 1. The action has already resumed here. Cuts it out. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Looking for space out wide. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Hoists it forward. Dashing forward at pace. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Ferran Torres.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
He's got options out wide. A chance! Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Barcelona are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it? Just the goalkeeper's a bit... He's had a go! He has done it!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Leipzig go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Ferran Torres.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Done very well to intervene. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Then a chance! And a second time! This could fall anywhere! Ferran Torres. Driving on, a real charge here. Ferran goes for goal! And it's been taken short. Turns and goes back. A really good feat. It's a great ball. Has a pop! It's broken loose. That is terrific skill. He's left his man. Has a pop! Back of the net! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
This could spell danger.
Leipzig are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Well read, he sorted that out. Can he get the shot at goal?
Leipzig are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Werner. There are a few waiting for it. Ball's loose, and he's after it. Timely intervention. Right towards the front men.
Leipzig can afford...
And they've been caught out here. He's through. Just the keeper to beat. Campbell. Can he find a finish now? Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Desperate defending required here. They've played it short. Crowd calling for him to shoot. All hands on deck for this one. And it's been given away. 90 minutes up, we're into stoppage time. Leipzig, big chance, must be! Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Has a hit! Leipzig claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.